Hey guys, it is Friday, Halloween here in West Virginia, and today we're doing our regular Free It Friday. We got our Halloween show done up yesterday, so today we're back on track with our regular Free It Friday, and today is a Lowrider special. And it's something that I've been wanting to get back into for a while, and I regret it every time I got out of it. The first time when I had a lowrider collection in the Philippines and I came back to America, I regretted selling them. And then I got some of the Hot Wheels RLC lowriders, and then I decided, well, I wanted the pink Power Wagon, so I got rid of the lowriders to get the Power Wagon. And I regretted that ever since because the Power Wagon's paint was not that great. So I ended up getting rid of the Power Wagon like a week after I had it because I was not satisfied with the paint. So now I'm getting back into my lowriders. And these ones will stay with me, I hope, unless something unforeseeable happens and I need to sell them for funds or something. But I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I had to get rid of some stuff to come up with money to buy the ones that I wanted because some of them are a little pricey, and also to make room for them because I don't collect to put stuff in a closet or box. I collect so I could see them and enjoy them, open them up and take pics of them, put them in dioramas and things like that. So today we're going to start with one of the Revell lowriders, and this is your 1982 Buick Regal. And it was sealed when I got it, in a pretty nice package too, but I don't want them carded. I want them loose. And this is collector number issue 155. And this car was available in two different packages that I noticed. There's actually a clamshell package too. Same car, just a different style package. And I don't know, but I believe the clamshell package is newer. This one here was released in 04. As you can see, they had kind of like Auto World does, an A and a B series. And they had, let's see, 6 different cars with 2 different versions, exactly like Auto World does. Except they don't say anything about A and B and such. They just have 2 different part numbers for one car, like 86-3051 for the 81 Cadillac and 86-3094 for the 81 Cadillac. So that's cool that they had the A and B. I'm not really sure how many Revell lowriders were made, but there are quite a few examples out there. So let's go ahead and get this guy off the card and take a look at him. And these ones are a little hard to get off sometimes because the insert that holds them in place is kind of made to the blister. As you can see, it doesn't pull out. So anyways, here is the Regal, and unfortunately, this is my fault. When I opened it up and I pulled on the rear end, I should have put my finger down here because it's a little bit fragile. It broke that piece off, although I can reinstall the piece to stick it on there and it still functions fine. It's just whenever I do put it up and I put the piece on it, if I want to set the car back down on the ground, I have to take the piece off. But that's no big deal. I ordered another one as a backup. And I'm hoping to eventually get the other 3 Regals they have. There's somebody that has all 4 on eBay right now for $300, but I just can't see paying that for 4 cars. Although I know some of them are worth it, and I paid $50 for this one and $50 for the other one I have coming, and they're both the red variants, so I have $100 and 2 Regals. But that's about what they're going for nowadays. So this we'll put up on the front there, and then yeah, what the heck, we'll go ahead and put the back up too. As you can see where it came off, there's a little hole there and then there's a metal end on the piece that came off. And the piece that came off, I don't think it really broke. I think it just came unfastened, but it needs some, what I would call like tensile strength there to keep it like sturdy, because you can put it on the car and anyways the car will will function okay, but if you try to lower the car back down, it just pushes that piece down every time you try to take it off, or or lower the car back down, I should say. I'll get this right here in a second. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this piece on there and then show you guys in case you get one and that happens to happen with yours, because it is very, very frustrating. All right, so I got it back on there, as you can see, and then you just kind of keep your thumb on it and then pull up. And as I said, it doesn't fall back off. It just stay on there and keep the car in its up position. So that's cool that it broke in a way where you could still use it. And then, I don't know, the back doesn't go up as high as I like. As you can see, it still has a little bit of play there. You can actually take a piece of paper or something and wedge above the rear end housing, and it will keep the car up at that height if you like it like that. But some people like that rake where the back sags a little more than the front. It just depends what you like. But as you can see, these Regals are very nicely detailed. The acrylic tail lights and the separate bumpers. And it seems to be pretty accurate with the scale for a 1/64th Regal T-Type Grand National. The paint's pretty nice. It's got a little bit of paint rash on the roof, but nothing that major. The paint, the way it laid, is this is a factory thing. It's got a little bit of orange peel in it, but that's okay. The pattern style paint job on this one is really sweet. Actually, out of all four of them, this is my second favorite one. My favorite would be the pink one because it's just one solid color, like a pink metal flake magenta color, and the spokes are done in pink too, so it looks really cool. Then the red one I like. Then after that, the green one. The black one's cool, but I don't like the design of the graphics on the black one. And the black one seems to be the second most expensive one too. But anyways, I've got a red one and another red one coming, so I'm happy just to have the red ones. So now, the other vehicle we're going to unbox today, it's the 1971 Chevrolet Silverado. I put the wrong stand in here. Well, this is supposed to be a Chevy square body, but not a C30. I thought I found the right stand for it, but I didn't. So anyways, forget about the C30, but it is a 1978 Chevrolet Silverado. And they made 8,580 pieces, with 780 pieces being chase trucks. And it is a Miho exclusive. It is kind of weird now. The Miho exclusives produce more chase versions than the retail releases. And it used to be that it was the other way around. The Mihos used to be very limited to like 250 or 300. Then they went up to 400, then 500. Then after the 500, they stopped putting stickers on them, and now they're producing at least 750, if not more, of the chase. So here it is. I forgot to bring a screwdriver, so we're just going to leave them on the stand. Now, one thing I did not like about the truck when I got it, the rear axle was way too narrow. It had these wheels tucked way in underneath the truck, and there's a lot of play in it because they used a narrowed frame insert, but the wheel and tire they use is just like a standard width, nothing that wide, so it had a lot of play. So I fixed that by putting a wider axle on it, so now it doesn't walk too much side to side, and it looks better too. I like that wheel and tire combo. They don't always have to have that huge, wide Pro Street style tire. I like them like this. It looks pretty good. And then it has the tonneau cover that lifts off. Pretty cool truck. The only thing I wish they would have done is put chrome bumpers on it. I don't know. The black ones are okay, but since they left like a semi-chrome grill and other chrome trim, they probably should have used chrome bumpers. Just my opinion. But I know with this paint job, most of the time they don't have chrome bumpers. They use a different color bumper to kind of go with the graphics. Although the SEMA one, the white 3500 that has the pink stripes on it like that, it has chrome bumpers, I believe. So, anyways, moving on to our second Revell Lowrider. This is another casting that I never had from Revell until now. The Cadillac Coupe DeVille. This is an 81 Caddy Coupe DeVille. And this is a really cool model. I've always wanted one of these caddies from Revell, but never had the chance to get one. And then I picked this one up for a reasonable price. I think it was about 40 bucks. And compared to a lot of the other ones on eBay and other places, that seems like a really cheap price for the caddy. Although this is the most common variant, as what I could tell. The other ones, the green one and the black one, I'm not sure what the fourth one would be. But yeah, the green one and black one are pretty hard to come by, and they are asking over $100 for each of them if you do find them. But I don't know if they'll actually get that. The green one's cool because it's like the pink Regal. It's got color matched spokes, so I kind of dig the green one. So anyways, this is from the same series as that Regal. Now we got the Caddy from the series, and we also have the 77 Monty coming, and I believe the 63 Impala and 61 Impala coming from this series. As I said, we got a lot of lowriders coming up in the near future because, as I mentioned, I wanted to get back into it, and I wanted to get them while I found them at a reasonable price and such before they sell out, and you just won't find them again. And I got rid of a lot of like modern Mopars and some RLC Chargers and such. Nothing that I really am going to miss. I kept all of my 60s and 70s stock looking muscle car Mopars and stuff. The stuff that I really enjoy in my dioramas. But I got rid of the more modern stuff to get these guys. So anyways, this also has the adjustable front and rear suspension. Now, after that mishap with the Regal, I keep my thumb placed firmly right here over those little tabs that cover the rods that make the chassis go up and down. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you guys one of the main features of these cars. They do have opening trunks, and they have the batteries and the pumps in the back. Now, this car, it looks like it's got 6 pumps, but that seems like a ridiculous amount to me. I don't know, maybe they're just 3 large pumps, probably, because I've seen like 2 pump, 3 pump, and 4 pump setups, but 6 would be a little bit extreme. Then the Cadillac also has the opening deck lid with the batteries and pumps for the hydraulics. And this car is nicely detailed, as you can see. The chrome bumper, and then the chrome Cadillac taillight extensions. Couple small little chips there from the factory. And it's got the blue top, the moonroof, and it's got some old school style pinstriping on the hood and on the side of the vehicle. Nice detail with the Cadillac grille and headlights. Really cool car. And very happy to have that one. Hopefully one day I'll be able to pick up the green one for a reasonable price, but I don't know. The only one I could find is like $120, and I can't pay that for one. I don't mind going 50 or 60 even on one of the rarer lowriders to have it, because that's how much the new Hot Wheels RLC ones are. And actually the RLC ones are made better, but the way their hydraulics, the adjustable suspension is made, they look kind of goofy. It doesn't look real like the Revell ones do. The Revells have more of a realistic look to their setup, but the Hot Wheels one is a lot more durable. So anyways, the last car we're going to take a look at is one I've already wheel swapped. And I'll try to cover up the wheels. It's the Country Roads 1977 Dodge Royal Monaco, and I got this car at a reasonable price. This is a hard one to locate. And when you do, they're usually like 15 or 20 bucks. I finally found one for less than 10 bucks, and I got it, and I will swapped it with some gold spokes from one of those cartoon cars that we unboxed last Friday. If you remember, the 57 Chevy we unboxed had the gold spokes with white wall tires. And we'll go ahead and take this guy out and take a look at him. I'm not going to go over what's on the back of the package. I'm just going to go ahead and go straight to the car, because this thing does look really cool with these gold spokes. I wasn't, excuse me, I wasn't going to do that to the Dodge, but I figured, you know, there are not many Mopar lowriders, so I'm going to go ahead and do one. So yeah, we put the gold spokes on the Royal Monaco, and they look really good. I put the white wall in because I think the black wall suits the car a little better. It's just this gray color with the burgundy roof and the burgundy interior really contrast well with the gold spokes. I tried the chrome ones on it first, but I don't know, the chrome ones didn't go as well as these gold ones do. So that's what we have here, is a Royal Monaco with some gold Daytons. And I would say these, and the car being, I would say, pretty much true to scale. And as you can see, the Cadillac is just as big. So they did a really good job, Revell did, on the Cadillac. And Greenlight did a good job on the Royal Monaco. But yeah, comparing that these would be like 13 or 14-inch spokes on the Caddy, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the gold ones on the Monaco probably would represent like a 20 or 22-inch rim. So that's all we have for our Free It Friday for Halloween, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great and safe Halloween. Happy Halloween to every one of you. And I will be back probably over the weekend to unbox some more stuff for you. We'll see what happens. If not, we'll be back on Monday for our Mopar Monday. And we'll see you actually next month. Thanks for watching, guys.